All right, welcome to the channel. Quagmire chilling here in the movie theater. This movie theater is a portion of the Valley Mall that I built for 3DX. In this series, I plan on bringing you some of the behind the scenes construction of the rooms that I built. This is my latest room. It is a shopping mall. And the idea originated from the arcade in GTA because I thought, wow, I could build an arcade, but at the same time realized that there's not a lot of RP opportunity with an arcade. And it would probably be a one-time visit. You'd come in, you guys would see it, leave, and then I would never see you again. So I needed to expand on the idea. So of course most arcades are found where? Well, within shopping malls. So let's build a shopping mall. Sound idea. There's enough pieces in game that gave me at least 4 or 5 stores I could do, but what was I going to do with the rest? So if it wasn't for you other builders out there that share your creations on ModZ and chat share, yeah, this room really would have never come about. So thank you. Hope you guys come in and check it out and see how I used your creations. Stop on by. Anyway, a lot of the stores here, most of the stores are named after people I play with in the game, friends. So yeah, if you're a friend, I'll put your name in my room. Just flipping around here really quick. We were getting close. I knew what I wanted to do at this point. And now we're just going to jump ahead to the tour portion. This is the toy store. Obviously, this was going to be easy to do. All I had to do was shrink down the cars, the motorcycle, the boat, and the airplane, and make it look like toys. Then go grab a few pieces. There's a little bunny rabbit you're going to see here underneath the counter. I actually downloaded a room just to go in and grab that bunny rabbit because I saw it and I'm like, I need as many toys as I can find. So I downloaded someone's room just to grab that rabbit. Yeah, that little guy under the counter there. So if you recognize that, yeah, thank you for building that. Anyway, grabbed that fish tank. It was going to be part of the pet store, but it ended up becoming the entranceway because it fits so perfectly. I'm an animal person, so I originally built cages and put the cats in there, and I couldn't do it, so I built pens. So the animals, the cats and dogs, do have free range. They get to walk around. They're not in cages. Yeah, makes for a happy animal. Got some turtles there underneath the counter, and I took that seagull and I kind of changed the colors a little bit and tried to make them look like a parrot. We have our lobby here for the movie theater. Popcorn machine over there. You got the candy and all that. We got Darth Vader on display. You saw Venom up there in the corner. This is the adult toy store, and I'm trying to keep this video PG, so we're just gonna walk right on by. If you guys want to see that, you're just gonna have to come in the game and check it out. Music store, electronic store. This was going to be another one that's fairly easy to do. A lot of these pieces are in the game, so I didn't have to download anything. But I did use some downloads. That red guitar there was going to be part of the sign, but when I put it on the back wall there, it just made the store pop. So I left it there. You got the PS4 for sale underneath the counter there. Backstory on this room here. Friend of mine from my first room, my trailer park, she was a little upset when I made the ski lodge because I guess she doesn't like cold weather, and I can't agree with her more. I don't like cold weather either, but I built the ski lodge because it was wintertime. So to make it up to her when I built this, I built her a hot tub tanning bed store. And she does have the only exterior window in the mall because I wanted the store to feel like you're outside as much as possible. And she has a Discord for this, Fat Alice's Hot Tubs on Discord if you want to look for that. I might put the link down in the comments below. This is a little fun area of the mall. We got the money grab machine here. Go in here and try to grab yourself some cash. And then, of course, if you want to try to win a car, a couple cars on display, jot your name down so some car dealership can bug you nonstop, endlessly, come buy a car if you don't win one. All right, so let's walk around over here. The furniture store is basically the anchor of the mall. The movie theater and the furniture store are the two anchors. The original idea was the arcade. Turned out pretty well. I feel like it's a fun little room. there's a lot more detail I can do in this room. So it's done. I open it, but along the way, I'll probably be adding little pieces here and there. Because, yeah, just because I can. There's a lot of landscaping I still need to do outside, but it's pretty much a done room. 3DX, thank you for adding the transporter, because without you, I couldn't have built the working elevators. I do have 2 working elevators in this room. I love it. Poof. Just make sure you guys see how that works. I do have there's someone that comes in my room, and he makes sure he shows every single person that comes in the room how the elevator works. He absolutely loves it. The stores, again, I named them after friends I play with. I had a list of stores I was willing to build, so I kind of let them pick which ones they wanted. So it was kind of a first come, first grab. Amber wanted a bookstore, so I built a bookstore and put the cappuccino machine in here. So come in, buy a book, sit down, have a latte or a cappuccino while you read your new book. Next door, we have the happiness massage, where all endings are happy. Again, I had a lot of what was I going to do? These stores were starting to come up with ideas, weren't easy. So I found these pieces, and I was either going to do a furniture store, but then the massage parlor idea just came up and just seemed to work. You can come in, get yourself a nice green tea, sit down, relax, wait for your massage. Now, my biggest concern was a clothing store, because there's not a lot of options. I mean, there's a couple clothing racks in the game, but what was I going to do? Do a bunch of clothing racks in here? Of course, this closet was in the game. It wasn't until I found this sewing machine and that picture on the wall there that it clicked in my head that I should just do a Kingsman tailor shop. And I had John and Paul in another room, so I just went in and grabbed them, threw them in the windows, make them look like mannequins. Luckily for me, they were nicely dressed in suits. And that's how I came up with the Kingsman tailor shop. So instead of a clothing store, I have that. This is the dispensary. This was a request in my ski lodge, so I kind of franchised it and brought it over here to the mall. We do have Tally there as our spokesperson. So again, this was a request, and I just brought it in because it was an easy way to fill up another store. So the mall does have a dispensary, pharmacy. Came out pretty good, I think. Now, I'll go over here to our anchor store. This is the 2-level furniture store. Again, without you other builders out there, this room would have never happened. A friend of mine did build most of the furniture in here, but I didn't know let's just trip over our tongue. I ended up downloading some of the furniture in here because time constraints. I was getting, the room was just kind of flowing. It was coming out of me faster than I could think. So she was busy, and I decided to just grab some pieces. So that's how we ended up here. But yeah, it came out great because she builds nice furniture, and then I just added some pieces from you other builders who you guys make great stuff too. So I hope you like how I used your stuff. Your creations are awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Because without you, I couldn't have done this. Like that right there, that chocolate shop. Someone requested. I was thinking doing like a hot chocolate cart or something like that. And I found this room. I mean, that is a room, but I completely stripped it down, and I only took that portion out because, yeah, and it fit perfectly. It's perfect. It was the perfect solution to my food court area. We got the hamburgers, got ramen, got brick oven pizza. Again, if it wasn't for you builders, these things wouldn't be happening. This is my disconnect bar. I built this for the ski lodge, so this is kind of another franchise. That's why there's skis on the wall, because it's kind of, the decor was for the ski lodge. I'm thinking of tightening this up a little bit and adding some more sports decor to it. The idea being I'm going to share it on ModZ and ChatShare, and maybe we can get this thing going as like a franchise. It's the disconnect bar, because we're all going to disconnect. We all go to disconnect. So it might be kind of a fun thing to get this thing going out. If you have a city or a town, or you're building something that you might want a bar in, throw the disconnect bar in there. We'll get a franchise thing going. The seating area is part of it, so you have a little outdoor bar portion with it. We actually have a uniform idea too, or come up with your own. But yeah, the disconnect bar with uniform. This here is the treehouse. This is the employee lounge area, I call it. When you're ready to take a break and come out here, hang out in the treehouse, or the benches underneath, a couple seats there. Or if you want to take a swim in the pond, you can do that as well. I like to put nice swimming areas in my rooms. I like to put a little of everything in my rooms, keep you guys busy. Try to add as much RP opportunity as I can. Now we're just going to scan around here, the outside of the mall. Again, there's a lot of landscape I can still do. I just need to add a lot of trees around to fill in the area. But again, this is a done mall. I've already met with a nice group that have had a party in my room with a live DJ. So we've had parties in my other room. I actually am going to do a little video next year on a room I threw together for them. There's a party we're planning, so I kind of threw this room together as a present for them to thank them for coming to my room and helping me celebrate my grand opening of my mall. Again, thank you to all the other builders out there. Thank you to you viewing. Hope you subscribe. Hope you like. If you play the game, you see my mall open, come by. We'll be here. And if we're here, more than likely we'll be dancing. We'll be partying. As you'll see here in a second. Fly in. Yep. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. This is the Valley Mall on 3DX. I'm Quagmire. And come on by. We'll be dancing and hanging out. Peace.